Let's start the yoga to cleanse the Swadhisthana chakra on our day 4. The first pose is tiger pose. Get on all fours with your hands stacked directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Make sure your back is flat, toes are flat, and wide open your fingers to get good grip. We'll begin with the right leg. Position your left leg in between your both the arms so that your body is well balanced. Now, without rounding your spine, engage your lower abdomen and lift your right leg. The foot should be facing the sky. Try to look up and hold on the pose for 10 to 30 seconds. Breathe normally. Slowly relax, and now we'll repeat the same in the opposite direction. We'll move the right leg in between the arms and we'll slowly lift the left leg. Your maximum height is right before your hips begin to rotate, as you can see in the video. This is one common mistake, so do not rise above your level. Stay in the pose for 30 seconds with normal breathing and then relax. Next, we will do one advanced variation of the same pose. Same way, position your legs and lift the right leg. Try to keep the right leg as straight as possible and lift the left hand. Balance your body with one hand and one leg. Stay in the pose and relax. Now we'll repeat the same on the left side. Lifting the left leg and the right hand. Stay focused and do normal breathing. Relax. I will be showing one beginner variation which can be done by people who cannot do the first two variations. Use a chair or table and lift and keep your leg on the table and stay in the pose. I will be showing 2 or 3 variations for a same pose. You perform the same variation that you feel comfortable for 2 or 3 times as per the instructions. Do not overstrain your body at any time. Flexibility should be built over a period of time. Using of property like a chair here will be helpful in building the strength in the muscles. By practicing with a chair for 2 or 3 weeks, one will build the strength that is needed to practice the pose without any property. Once done, rotate your wrist and relax. We will perform the next pose, the locust pose. Lie on your stomach, arms and palms underneath your thighs. Keep your forehead or your chin rested on the mat. Engage your leg muscles and slowly lift them. Try not to bend your knees and keep the thighs and legs totally engaged. Stay here for 10 to 20 counts and then slowly relax. Beginners can try lifting one leg at a time, holding for 30 seconds and then slowly swapping. Repeat this for 2 to 4 counts on each side. Whenever you perform this whole Swadhisthana chakra sequence, just imagine you are floating on a big lotus leaf on a big pond, surrounded by water. You are floating and performing this yoga asanas. It is also heavily raining and you are totally drenched in the water. Feel that you are surrounded by water and also you are completely drenched in the water. Your body is also made up of 70% of water. Just keep this in mind while you perform the asanas. The third variation of this asana is to raise both the feet together for a minimal height from the ground. Once done for 2 to 3 counts, you can slowly relax and prepare yourself for the next pose. bridge pose. Lie on your back with your knees bent, your legs and feet parallel and hip distance apart. Move your feet closer to your body. Press down firmly through both of your feet. Inhale to raise your hips. Exhale and lower your hips to the floor. We'll repeat this for 3 to 5 counts. Inhale, raise your hip. Exhale, bring it down. When you raise your hip, try to touch your chin to your chest and hold it there for a few seconds. Holding is the second variation. One can hold in the pose starting from 10 seconds and up to 1 minute as per your comfort level. The Swadhisthana chakra is located in the lower abdomen about 4 fingers below the navel. The color is orange and the element is water. The Bij mantra for this chakra is VAM. Issues with this chakra can be seen via problems with the associated organs like urinary tract infections, lower back pain and impotency. Emotionally, this chakra is connected to our feelings of self-worth and even more specifically our self-worth around pleasure, sexuality and creativity. Once completing this asana, relax your neck and then we'll begin the next pose, Dhanurasana. Lie flat on your stomach. Slowly bend your knees and bring your heels close to your body. Lift your hands and hold your ankles. Make sure you grab the ankle and not the part of the feet. Slowly lift the heels away from your body, keeping a hold of your ankles. Now simultaneously lift your head, chest and thighs away from the mat. Stay in this pose for about 15 seconds while you focus on stretching, breathing and balancing. Now slowly relax and take a couple of deep breaths. Now we'll perform an easy variation. Bend your knees and try to hold the feet or the ankle and stay in the pose. There's no need to lift the body. Just try to hold and stay in the pose with normal breathing. Relax. If you're not able to hold your legs, try to tie the towel with both your ankles. Make sure you make it loose and it doesn't hurt you. Now slowly lie down flat and then bend your knees and try to hold the towel and slowly lift your legs. There's no need to lift the upper body. You just try to lift your legs and lower it down. Repeat it for 2 to 5 times and then relax. This will build the flexibility that is needed to hold your legs. Once you feel comfortable raising the legs with the help of a towel, you can slowly start to raise your chest and then stay in the pose for a few seconds. Repeat the same for 1 or 2 times and then relax. The next asana is Supta Baddha Konasana. Position yourself in butterfly pose and perform the flaps and stretches for a couple of times. This stretches your muscles and prepares you for the pose. Once you are done with the stretches, lean backward and bring your elbows to the floor. Then lower your back all the way to the floor. One can keep their hands on their thighs or on the floor, whichever is comfortable. Close your eyes and relax yourself. Bring your awareness to your breathing and stay here for 1 minute. This is a restorative asana and helps you to relax your body and mind. One can chant or listen to the Bij mantra while practicing specific asanas to cleanse a particular chakra. Today we are practicing Swadhisthana chakra and one can chant or listen to the Bij mantra of VAM. Relax yourself completely and then extend your legs to come out of the pose. The next pose is frog pose. Roll the sides of the mat to cushion your knees. Start on your hands and knees. Take your knees as wide as your flexibility allows. Point your toes outwards and open your feet wider than your knees. Press the soles of your feet on the wall. To deepen the stretch, move your hip backwards towards your heels and come down on your forearms. One can stay in the pose or slowly start moving the body forward and backward to feel an intense stretch. Perform this asana slowly and feel the stretch on your knees, ankles and in the groin area. This strengthens your core muscles, opens your hip, chest and shoulders. This also reduces your stress and anxiety. One can move back and forth for 5 to 10 times and then slowly relax. The next asana is Natarajarasana. For this asana, position yourself near a wall or a window where you can hold and support to balance your body. Start in a standing position with your feet together. Slowly bend your right knee and hold your ankle. Use the left hand to support yourself on the wall or a window. Now slowly lean forward with the support and start raising your bent knee. Raise your leg as per your comfort level and flexibility level. Focus at any one point and stay in the pose for 10 seconds. Slowly relax. And now we'll repeat the same on the opposite leg. Hold your ankle firmly and slowly bend forward with the support and stay in the pose. This pose not only strengthens your legs and ankle muscles but also improves balance and flexibility, which in turn relaxes our mind. Once done, each time on both the legs, slowly relax and get yourself prepared for the next pose, the goddess pose. From a standing position, slowly widespread your legs and balance yourself. Turn the feet out comfortably, exhale and bend the knees over the toes, squatting down. Position your hands on your thighs and stay in the pose for 3 to 6 breaths. The more wider you keep your legs, the more stretch you will feel in the groin area. One can keep the hands on the thighs in Chin Mudra or in the Namaskara Mudra in front of the chest or raise it above your head. It depends upon your comfort level. We'll stay here for 3 to 6 breaths and then slowly relax. We can also do this asana with support of a wall. Lean yourself on a wall and then slowly repeat the asana by holding the wall or a window. Relax yourself in the asana and then slowly raise up. Goddess pose stimulates the urogenital, respiratory and cardiovascular systems. Relax and we'll move on to the next pose. The next asana is wide-legged forward fold. Like in the previous asana, spread your legs wide apart. The wider your stance, the easier it is to bend forward. But if it's too wide, you may feel unstable and start to tip forward. So find a balanced pose and slowly start to bend from the hip. Exhale when you bend forward. If you feel tightness in your lower back or the back of your legs, or if your hands didn't reach the mat, you can try to use the help of yoga blocks or any stool or table in front of you, and you can keep your palms on them for support. Never force yourself into a forward bend. Also, keep your spine always straight while you are bending. Do not hunch your back. The flexibility will be built over a period of time. You can hold the pose for 15 to 30 seconds and then slowly relax. The same pose can be done with the help of a wall support. Position your legs as wide as comfortable in front of the wall. Hold with one hand and slowly bend forward and support your hand on the floor. Now slowly bring the next hand and try to keep the palms on the floor. Exhale and bend forward, keeping your spine erect, and try to balance on this pose. Swadhisthana chakra is interlinked with creativity. If you feel you have imbalance in this chakra, you can spend your time in doing some creative arts or working with colors can help you to balance your chakra. Slowly relax yourself from this asana and we'll move on to the next pose, the warrior pose. Turn your legs and turn your right foot completely outside. Your left foot should be turned slightly inwards. Now slowly bend your right knee and try to squat or sit on the comfort of your right leg. Position your hips to turn towards your right leg, and now slowly inhale and raise your arms up. Your arms should be positioned near your ears. Try to look up and do normal breathing. Engage your legs and stay in the pose for 30 seconds. Slowly relax, and now we'll repeat the same on the opposite side. So now turning my left foot completely outside and the right foot slightly inwards, and trying to turn my body towards the left side and squatting down. Inhale, raise your arms up and hold the pose. Try to keep your upper trunk in a stable position in between both the legs. Do not lean forward. Also maintain the pose in a stable way. Self-love and self-acceptance are critical aspects of health and happiness. These are the attributes that shape our physical, mental, and emotional health in real and concrete ways. When we refuse to accept ourselves, we cut ourselves from the energy that sustains life. When one feels self-love and self-acceptance is missing in their life, then there is an imbalance in their Swadhisthana chakra. At those times, practice these sequences to feel good about yourself from within. The same pose can be practiced with a wall support like we did for the previous poses. The next pose is cow face pose. Sit with your legs extended in front of you with the feet together. Now slowly lift your left leg and bend your right leg under your left leg and place the right foot beside your left hip. Stack your left knee over your right knee. Interlock your hands at the back and slowly bend forward as you exhale. Try to touch the knee with your chin or your forehead and stay in the pose. If one is obese or having some tummy, they will not be able to bend forward. It is okay to bend slightly and hold the pose as comfortable as you feel. There's no need to push ourselves on the first day itself. These poses takes time to develop flexibility in our body and mind. Keep breathing easily and normally while you stay in the pose. Now slowly relax, uncross your legs and repeat for the other leg. One can shake and relax the leg before we proceed on the other side. One may feel tightness in the legs in the beginning. It will ease with regular practice. One can repeat this asana twice on each leg by holding the pose for 30 seconds on each side. When the sacral chakra or Swadhisthana chakra is clear and open, feelings flow more freely and one will be able to express feelings without being over emotional. Overactive sacral chakra may result in becoming too emotional and cause unhealthy attachments to people. When the chakra is closed or blocked, one becomes unemotional and detached from others. Practice these sequences to balance your sacral chakra and to feel the energy from within. One can also practice the visualization techniques such as visualizing a bright orange ball spinning near the navel. The orange ball should be spinning very fast that clears away all the toxins from your body. Just do visualize whenever you practice these asanas or while you meditate. This helps in cleansing the Swadhisthana chakra more effectively. Once completing this asana, relax yourself in Shavasana for 2 to 5 minutes to relax your body and mind. This completes today's practice. Thank you.